Hello guys, I am Atikur Rahman, and from today I am going to start a new video series on ASP.NET MVC. In this video series I will cover many things about working in ASP.NET MVC from basic to advanced level. So it's the very first video tutorial, and in this video tutorial I will explain how can we create a new ASP.NET MVC project in Visual Studio, and after that I will explain the basic structure of the folders of ASP.NET MVC project. So here you can see it is the startup page of Visual Studio. I'm using Visual Studio 2015 Enterprise Edition, but you can use any other variant. Okay, so this is the startup page, and from here I can select I can create a new project by clicking on new project link, but you can select from the file menu as well. You have to go to the file, then new, then project. Okay, but for this video I'm going to create a new project from this link. Okay, so I select the new project, then there will be a window open. From this window I have to select the web, then ASP.NET web application, then I have to give a name to it. Testing. I have given a name to it, then I'll click OK. Then after that another window will be open, and from this window there you can select there will be different project types of MVC. Okay, like empty project, web form, MVC, web API, but for this video series I am going to select the MVC project type. So I have selected this, and then I'll click OK. Then it will take a little bit time to create this project. Okay guys, you can see that the new project is created, and this is the default view of this project, so I'm going to close it. So you can see that under the testing app MVC, when I expand this, there are a lot of folders in this. Okay, so I have to explain what is the purpose of these folders, but first of all we need to know that what is the main part of MVC project. So the main part of MVC project is controller, model and view. Okay, model and view, sorry. So the controller is basically responsible to exchange the data between model and view. Whenever someone initiate a request, someone click on a GUI component on a button or some drop down or any GUI component to generate a request or to get some data, then this request arrives to the controller end. Okay, and then controller invoke some method or some model, and after then the model get the data from the database, and after that the model give back data to the controller, and controller pushed back onto the view. This is basically the main cycle of the MVC. So you can see that by default the model, view and controller folders are created here, and in this controller there are 3 default controllers. I'll explain these later. And in the view folder you can see that their respective views are associated with those controllers are here, and then in model there are models related to these views and controllers. So this is basically the main these are basically the three essentials of the MVC project. Other than that, you can see that there is a app start folder, and from the app start folder for this video I'll explain only the route config file. Okay, so what is the route config? Okay, so in route file the URL patterns are basically defined. Basically how if someone access a page, what will be the URL, what will be the URL pattern. So you can see that there is a default route here, and this routes added basically to the route table. I will explain this detail in next videos. You can see that there is a default route here and its name is default. Then there is a URL pattern that first of all the controller name will come, after that the action, then ID, and by default there is home controller, then index method. So whenever we run this project, this route will find the home controller, then the index method, and it will do anything what is written in the index method. So you can see that in controller folder there is a home controller, and in home controller there is index, and index is returning a view. So I will explain this thing in more detail. First of all we need to run this project so we can get more understanding that how it works. So I'm going to run it. You can see that our project is running, and this is basically the default page that is included by default in this project. There are different links, home, about, contact, and in response of these things, these links, there will be some pages will be open. So this is basically the home page. Okay, and it is the same that was defined in the route table, in the route file, the home, the index method. So it was only just it was opening the same page that was defined in the route file. So that's all for this video. So I'll explain more things about the MVC project and how can we work in MVC, about databases and many things in next video series. So keep watching, and thank you for watching.